Hello, it's Kai here. So today I'm going to show you how to create this kind of visual effects with simple step. So right now I got my hand picture open and I'm going to remove this part of my finger using clone stem. So I click on it and tap anywhere you want to clone. I will click on table using Alt key and tap on it, and you can tap back on your fingers to remove the top of my fingers. Just tap on it. I got my fingertip removed. I'm going to use the ellipse tool to create a base for my USB. So I just simply create a shape, then remove the shape outline. Use Ctrl or Command T to make the placement. So the shape is done. I'm going to duplicate the USB into my picture here, and I'm going to crop it out. I'm using quick selection. After you're done select, use Ctrl or Command J and you can hide this layer, and this layer is done. So right now I'm going to use the perspective tool to make the perspective on my USB looks better. So right, Ctrl or Command T to move the shape a bit smaller around here. If the perspective is not good yet, you can still always change it. Yeah, I think this is good enough, so I will move it around using Ctrl or Command T and click OK. So you got your USB place, and I'm going to name it as USB. And right now I'm going to use Atch. So I'm going to select ellipse and use the outer glow effect. I put it red color, opacity around 60. You can always put any color you like. I'll put a darker red. Click OK. I got my outer glow form, and I'm going to put the glow effect around my fingers here, and I'm going to go back to this layer and select the finger. Use quick selection tool and select it. Select around the finger. So use Ctrl or Command J. So you got your finger layer out, and I'm going to open one more layer. I will put this as glow, and this one I will put it as finger. So right now I'm going to put the glow effect around my finger and use Ctrl and select this layer, and use the brush tool and select the red color. I will select this red and just draw on it. And you can reduce the fill around 70. Okay, so the glow effect is done here, and I'm going to add the fill for my background. I will add one more layer and put it as background, and I'm going to put at the bottom layer. Put at the bottom layer and increase the size of my brush and paste it on. and reduce the fill as well. This one reduce more, around 30. And right now I got my base is done, and I'm going to make the cover for my USB. I will use another picture of my hand and duplicate to my first image. Okay, I will duplicate it. I will put it to the first ground first layer, and start cropping the layer I want. I will crop this fingertip. Okay, around here, then use Control Command J and hide this layout. Right now you got your finger here, and use Control Command T and put it around on the table here. To make it more realistic, you have to add the shadow. I put shadow, and this one is the cover. So for this cover layer, Control Command T, I'm going to change a little bit by using warp. Make it bend a little bit. Bend. And click OK. So after my finger shape is done, I'm going to put some shadow on it using Control and click on this layer and use brush tool. I will put on black color this time. Bigger a bit. Go around my finger here and remove the opacity. So after the shadow is done, I'm going to add one more layer for the background of the cover shadow. And use the shadow, reduce the size, draw around here, then use Control Command T and make it smaller a bit around here. Shadow is placed here and click OK. And right now I'm going to put the cover for my finger using this photo, duplicate it. So right now I will crop the layer of this cover. The back side I don't need it, I only need the front side. So select it, and this is the part I want. I'm going to select and give Control Command J and hide this layer, and you got your cover shape form, and drag it. I put it around here and increase the size. I will put on top of my cover and Control Command T, put the shape around here and the perspective I will lower a little bit around like this and click OK. Increase the size of it, cover the finger and click OK. So if you think it's okay, so you can merge. You see something you don't need here. Select yours, delete it to reduce the noise. So after you got everything done and the background shadow, you can adjust more to make it more realistic. I put it around here, then click OK. So if you think everything is done, and you can merge every layer here, every layer you want, and merge it. And Control Command J. And right now you can use the camera raw filter to fill the color into it. So after you're done with your camera raw filter, you can go to the layer here and click brightness and contrast and improve your contrast more. And brightness you can reduce around here to see more detail of your hand. And you can use the vibrance, improve your saturation to improve the color of your hand, and improve your vibrance around 20. So after you put everything here and your image is done, you turn your finger into a USB. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like and subscribe my channel and stay tuned for more video. Thanks for watching.